Card number 50 from the Bowman Color set, which means that it is session number 50 of Card Room Live. How did that happen? If you're new to the live stream, I hope you'll introduce yourself and mingle with the other folks that are in the chat. You'll discover fellow collectors in there, and you'll be glad you did. If you're listening to this later, maybe you're going to work, maybe you're coming home from work, maybe you're sorting cards, looking at eBay, sitting on the John, wondering if Stove Sports is ever going to make a video again. Whatever you might be doing, I hope you get something out of it. If you want to get in touch or have ideas for future sessions, you can email me at bowman53channel@gmail.com. You can also find me on Instagram, bowman53_Alex. Session number 50. Whoever thought that we'd get to 50 of these? We have some special guests that are going to be joining us momentarily. Some of them are probably wondering why I haven't sent the link out. I will send it out shortly, and then I will also make the link available to anybody that might want to jump in for a bit tonight as well. I wanted to mention that I don't know if anybody actually remembers this from way back from session number 1, but Card Room Live originally was literally me going live while I was setting up my card room, and this was like 2 houses ago. That's how far back this started, and we're only at 50 episodes, even though I've been doing this for a couple of years, because it's sporadic. You know, sometimes people say, you know, oh, I really like your show. It's like, this isn't a show, and it's not my show. It sort of started to become a little bit of a regular thing. It seems to be Sunday nights now at 8 o'clock, but for a while there, those of you that have stuck around know that it's been all over the place. You know, sometimes it was Friday, sometimes it was Saturday, sometimes it wasn't at all. There would be like months would go by when I wouldn't do it. So that's how this thing rolls. Sometimes there's a plan. And we have guests and a topic, and sometimes there's no plan and I'm by myself and just going on eBay and looking at comments in the chat. And all of this is to say that, you know, I never imagined that this would happen 50 times. I can't imagine that it's going to happen 50 more times, but I'm happy to do it. To create another place for people to kind of get together. I think there's a lot more opportunities for people to do that now in our community. There's a lot more people going live and gathering people together with great topics and you know, just great camaraderie, and that's really great. And that's really the only reason that this happened in the first place. So I'm really glad to see all of you here, and always happy to have, you know, people on this as just a way to kind of keep the connections going, you know. And in fact, I haven't picked up a card in months, but the thing that keeps me in the hobby is YouTube. This, as well as just watching videos during the week and commenting on other people's videos, that's what keeps the hobby fresh for me. I'm hoping to get back into collecting, you know, new acquisitions maybe this summer, but for right now, I'm kind of taking a break from it. And yet I don't feel like I'm taking a break. I feel like I'm very much involved, and that's due in large part to this. So thank you guys for showing up and for sharing your hobby love. So let me start sending out the link so you guys don't have to listen to me all night. And also take a look at some of these comments. I see a lot of comments, which is always good. And I'm trying to do too many things at the same time. So bear with me here, guys. Okay, let's see. The card store is here. Think Blue, Jesse's here. Peter is here. Stukes is here. Reindeer Studios is here. All the classics. Crackerjack. Rick is here. Reese is here. Yeah, right. Don't look a day older than Session 49. I love it. A's fan Jim. Don. TJ Mack. All right. Good for you, Dry Bones. I don't know if I like your name, but it's cool. It's definitely different. Nina, good to see you. Mike, Lou, 3D80s, Daniel. I'm trying to get through all these. Hey guys, Alan, Vintage Cards is here, and then there's this guy. Mark, you're live.
Test. Is this coming through?
You are coming through, yeah.
How are my levels? Congrats, man. 50.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
I don't deserve congrats, but
yeah, you do.
I'll take it. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Well, I mean, compared to the Cardboard Podcast, I guess.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know, man. Like I just don't have the focus and the drive. And when I see people who do have that, it's very impressive to me. I hope you don't mind my background here.
No, I'm really curious about it.
I wish I had
a lot of cardboard.
It's a lot of cardboard. It's a fort for my kids.
Oh, nice.
There's like a lazy boy chair in there. I got a TV set up. It's pretty awesome.
That's so cool. I mean, I thought you were in the middle of like unpacking or like No. Okay.
Yeah, it drives my wife crazy though. She's like, "Can you please take it down?" No, I can't take it down. It's awesome. I wish I had this as a kid.
Have you gotten in the fort yet?
Oh, absolutely. Are you serious? Mostly because my son, he gets mad about something and he runs in there, so I have to crawl in to get him out.
Okay. I mean, part of me wishes that you were in the fort doing this.
Yeah, that would be pretty difficult. This is hard enough just getting on my computer. I don't remember the last time I came on my computer. I came in here, just like shoved the fort out of the way, and I'm like, okay, is this all working?
Right.
So what's new?
I'll tell you in a second, but we got another heavy hitter here. This is the guy that I know. This is why you came on this.
I know this guy.
Yes.
Hola.
Wow. What's up, dude?
I had to come on because I found out Stove's family is going to be on, so I got to show my appreciation.
That's Alex was inviting me on. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of busy, and he's like, Ed's getting on. I'll be like, I could make some time to hop on.
Exactly the same thought process when he told me Mark's going to be on. I'm like, I gotta get on.
I'm just playing matchmaker. That's
Fellas, I saw the Phillies are only 2 games under 500.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it.
Unfortunately, we're still trying to chase the Pirates.
Anything.
We're still trying to chase the Pirates as the best team in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. that's a sinking pirate ship.
Oh, I love it. All right, we got another guest here, Doug. Welcome, sir.
What's up, Doug?
How you doing? Happy to be here.
Good.
Can you hear me okay?
See you, man. Yeah, you're good.
You have like excellent lighting. It's like a very good.
Yeah, I'm. That's the only way that I'm a little too prepared.
Well, you can't be any less prepared than me. Probably not than Ed either. I don't know.
Yeah, myself. Pretty.
I appreciate that, but it's good to be on with you guys, and great. Thanks for having me, Alex. This is 50. I remember you when you were little. and never knew we'd get here. But no. I'm happy that in the when I first got on, or when I first started watching, like really deep diving into vintage, this is one of the first like insightful things I found was this live stream. And I was sort of on the outside looking in.
There's
so
a lot of garbage out there.
It's a little weird to be on the inside. Keep telling myself I'm not a fraud, but happy to be here.
Right. Good to have you, man. We got Scott as well.
Holy
Scott, how you doing, buddy?
cow.
Gentlemen,
Now this right here. Okay, this is what I've been waiting for.
this?
This guy.
It's the cap. It's the ball cap.
I haven't taken it off.
Nice.
Are we gonna do an Octo stream tonight? How many people can you get on here?
That's a good question. I still got the free version, so we'll stress it as much as we can.
Octo stream.
Yes.
See if we can get somebody else on here.
Ed, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Phillies, and then I'd love to kick it to. Oh, nice, yeah.
all
I'd
messed
love
up.
to kick it to Mark to hear about his thoughts on the White Sox.
The Phillies are basically a 500 team right now. They are 500. They get like 2 games up, go 2 games down, lose 5 in a row, win 4 in a row. Stuck in the mud, 500 team. Chasing the Pirates for the cream of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, what's going on with them? Is it like, can you pinpoint it? I mean,
Well,
I'm
they're-
kind of tired of Trey Turner.
I was
not
just going to
being
say
Trey
that. They're
Turner.
getting absolutely nothing out of Trey Turner. And when he gets on base, he doesn't steal. He has 5 stolen bases so far this year.
Kyle
I mean-
Schwarber's hitting like 180 or 175 or something. I saw.
Yeah, he's bopping some homers, though. He hit a grand slam yesterday. I mean, you want him to hit homers and be a run producer. And just
At a certain point, like batting average doesn't mean nearly as much as it used to, but at a certain point, it's like, whoa, that's pretty bad. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, he's either going to walk, he's either going to hit a homer, or he's either going to strike out.
Yeah.
So, Adam Dunn style, baby.
Oh, dude. Trigger warning. Why you gotta say that name? I remember it was I was watching the Sox game. It was like early July, and Adam Dunn got a single. It was in Chicago, and the crowd gave him a standing ovation. Took his helmet off, did this like kind of sheepish thing, and the announcer said, "And that is his first hit off of a lefty this entire season." He was like 0 for 70 off a lefties.
You have to. He had like such a long leash to be bad.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes him exceptional.
Yeah,
Is how long his leash was to be bad.
Well, he wasn't Chris Davis bad. I mean,
Well,
come on now.
Chris Davis is the other person
Yeah.
I think of. Yeah, Chris Davis pushed it even further.
he did.
mean-
They were paying him so much that they were like, we can't cut him, and then he
Yeah.
eventually pushed them to the limit.
Yeah.
He's still the highest paid Oriole this season, Chris Davis.
Wow.
He's still the highest
Oh,
paid
geez.
Oriole this year.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love
Scott
stats like
Boras,
that.
man. Scott Boras. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
It's also a moment
I mean-
in time where you could say Chris Davis and be like, well, which one?
yeah, and they were both
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right, we got another addition to the stream here, Mr. Near Mint Musings. Brent, digging the
I'm
hat,
here for the
man.
Chris
Hello.
Davis. Is this the Chris Davis Super Collectors Group? Because I'm here.
Yes.
So,
It's
I
there's
think
a rumor
all
they got
time-
the band back. The band's
It's gotta
back
have a-
together.
we all
think
should have
all
had
time
the
zones are
anonymous
represented
in the
now.
Title.
That's right. I am in South Alaska, so yeah, for sure. How's it going?
Good. I'm really digging the hat, man. Looks cool.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I think if it was only as fun as the team, because they're not very good right now. But hey, you know, we got a Trident and we got some cool unis, so enjoy it while we can.
What do you think of all the
Scott-
people panicking over J-Rod? Like every time you go on YouTube or you go on a card forum, you see all this fear mongering over J-Rod. People
Well,
are like losing their lunches.
You know how it is. I mean, he had a
Yeah.
solid freshman year, of course, but there's always like, he's overhyped. You know what I mean? So there's always going to be that fear of a sophomore slump. He's just trying too hard, but he did the same thing last year too. He went through the same stretch last year. He was just trying too dang hard. And once he just kind of just chills out, we're only mid-May. He'll be fine.
What's his SSP at?
Wrong chat.
With
We're down on
SSP
Filmington's channel.
with Ichiro, that one I don't know. I haven't looked. Yeah, I do know one exists. I get some points for that. So yeah, Luna, what's up?
So, Mark, are you drinking grape soda?
No, this is a beer.
Oh, because I was kind of jealous. I wanted a grape soda.
This is pretty good too.
Okay.
Nice.
Did everybody get the cake I sent you?
Oh yeah,
there it is. Well,
I ate it already.
I heard
Oh,
rumors
thank
of
you.
the cake, but
Well, I was saving mine.
you can eat it, and we'll all just, enjoy.
Live vicariously.
Yeah,
There you go.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
that was a good bite.
man,
Looks great.
That was quality.
Really
Yeah.
delicious.
It's Costco chocolate cake. It's good
Oh,
stuff.
man.
Oh man, quality.
Yeah.
So did you have planned for your 50th episode to all watch Scott eat cake? Because achievement unlocked. This is awesome.
Yeah.
This is the culmination right here.
This is what I was
Every-
hoping for. Yeah,
Every
just-
time he takes a bite, just full screen him.
I do think he should have a glow. Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's good. That's what I'm talking about.
And
All right.
slow-mo it. Right.
Yeah.
You got to give me some warning, Scott, because there's so little time.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
The internet's
You
not
just-
fast enough.
You just need to describe each morsel, please.
All right.
Right.
Airplane's going in the hangar.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh.
This is the
Oh,
content.
That's good.
This is the
That's
content
it.
we need.
That's it right there.
This is why there's 50 sessions.
That's right. And we hope it'll be 51 after this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This might be it.
That's awesome.
So who's going to the national?
I just booked my flight today and bought my 5-day pass today.
Yes.
I'm not going to the national though. I'm going to Portobello's. I mean, that's why I'm going.
I'm
Sir,
going to Al's Beef.
Al's Beef.
Yep.
That's good too.
How's beef?
Me and Ed are Portobello fans.
Good.
It's the only reason why we go.
I had it a couple days ago. Every time I go there, I think of you, Ed. Every time.
Was watching videos of people on YouTube doing food reviews for Portobello's, and I'm like, that's my pregame. That's my national.
What do
pregame.
What do people say? Is it do they like it?
Oh, they love it.
Yeah,
They'll get the chocolate cake shake.
dude, it's too much, man. It's
But yeah, you
Scott's
warned me
there now.
about that.
it's too much. It's objectively delicious, but it's I can't because I just ate an Italian beef, cheese fries. Can't do it.
I mean, I don't think people can. Do you think most of our friends in the community can relate though? Do you want to pick up an ultra modern card? Do you want to pick up a nice dead guy, or do you want to get a chocolate cake shake? Why do we go to the national?
Yeah, ultra modern.
Nice dead guy. I like it.
Ultra modern kind of makes me feel the same way as after I drink a chocolate cake shake. I feel kind of sick to my stomach. Too much. This isn't gonna age well for me.
These are great parallels. I like that.
Got a lot of people are planning on being there.
But no Alex,
Ooh.
huh?
No, not this year.
Ugh.
It's cool,
Yeah.
Matt. You and Tyrus will be going.
No Lou either.
Dang. Where is the one next year?
Cleveland.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Sweet.
Man. One of these days I'll come to the West Coast or back to the West Coast. I'll probably be there for that.
I'm pretty
Have
sure.
they talked about coming further out west, even Denver or something like that? Have they talked about that? Or
Anytime
pretty
it
much
comes
in the
up, people
state?
are like, they'll never do it because all the dealers from the East Coast won't do it.
I gotta imagine
is
that
that the
Atlantic
reason?
City is going to be out of
That's
the
what I
rotation.
hear anyway.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like Vegas is an obvious choice. Cheap
Yeah.
convention space, cheap flights,
Yeah, Cleveland's at my
Gambling.
house.
gambling.
Lose all your money
Right.
in the casino.
Yeah.
Or on baseball cards.
Yeah, or on
Right.
baseball cards. What's like the market gonna be at the National this year? Like, what's the market like now? How
Got to
stupid
get better than last year. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
last year was
Because the
horrible.
dealers last year,
Or 2
well,
years.
who all went? That was here. Scott was there.
Mhm.
But the dealers last year were a lot of them were no bueno. They were not good.
Yeah. Were they just like underwater on all their stuff and they weren't willing to take a big loss on it?
Yeah, pretty much, and like grossly over like any type of sales data or sales comps.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about like 40 to 50% oversold listings.
Jeez.
Not every dealer. I don't want to paint everyone with a broad brush, but a good majority of them.
Uh-oh.
I'm hoping Chicago's a lot different. Should be.
Scott, do you have any cake left? I've got my finger on the solo layout.
I've got a little bit left here.
Okay, I'm
We
ready.
should just do one big bite to end it, like a grand
One big
finale.
bite.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a gratuitous, just go for it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
that's
I don't
good.
have my I
It
don't have my
froze.
clapping sound effect.
Oh yeah, we need that.
Dang it.
Yep. That's why we're all
Prime
here.
internet
Don.
right here.
Yeah, it is.
You didn't know you needed it, but you did.
Right.
You did, Don.
Mark, any update on the soundboard? Does that thing ever come back to life?
Yeah, hold on a second.
It's in the fort.
Blowing dust
Wait,
off
did
it.
you just say that or was that on the soundboard?
That was me.
Dude, because it's right here, like at the top. I can't reach. It's like right here, and I picked it up right there. I'm like, did I just hit that? I don't know. I don't know if I'm set up for this.
We've got time.
Yeah.
We're going to slow roll this bitch.
You heard that?
Yes, we heard it very clearly.
I have a few Edlins on here.
Please tell me you got Big Boy on there.
The one true coconut.
Oh, that's really quiet. I'm just not ready for this.
The one true coconut.
Are any of
We're
us?
gonna low roll this bitch. Yeah, I don't see a Big Boy on here. What the heck? I know I lost a bunch of stuff.
Can you give us a bald rhino incredible?
I don't have an incredible.
Damn. You're slacking, man. We got to throw you out of the Hall of Fame.
It's bound to happen, dude.
Someone's got to be the first.
I would wear that with a badge of honor.
You would. I know. You should.
And the ticket leprechaun, Jake, he would be so nice about it too. He's like, we're going to create a special category just for Stove. But not in the main.
Your own wing, right?
It would be,
In the dark.
yeah.
Any of you guys have cards pulled aside?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go first. so-
Resounding yes.
This is about baseball cards, right?
Every now and then, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I'm on the wrong chat. Sorry. I'm not. All right.
Yeah. All right. I'll go. So this is from the 1911 T201 Mecca.
Nice.
And this is my favorite of those cards.
That's beautiful.
It's a Nat Lajoie.
Oh yeah, the Lajoie.
That red is so good, man.
I think he's swinging kind of late on that one. I don't think
Yeah,
he's,
I'm worried about it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's self-hitting, like he just popped
Like an
the ball
old Judge
and-
floating ball almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's wearing like a red sweater, so you know you gotta say that he's not fully engaged in a game.
It is a little high, so I don't know if he should be swinging at that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it looks like he's about to swing and like foul. He's gonna foul out to the right.
yeah. I mean, I feel like he threw the ball up to himself, and yeah, he's waiting for it to come down a little bit.
Yeah. He
He's
looks
playing
like
like
that Bugs Bunny cartoon. That Bugs Bunny cartoon, 1, 2, 3, strikes her out. You know, when he strikes
Oh,
to the
yes.
side. Classic.
He's doing
Keep the
infield
strike out there,
drills.
too. There you go. A little fungo.
There's a
Yeah.
story behind this card, definitely.
Yeah. So anyway,
So who's on the other side of that one?
that is Falkenberg.
Okay.
We all know Falkenberg.
Yeah,
Right.
Joey
I
Falkenberg.
don't
from
want to
Street.
go. I don't want to preach to the choir on that guy. So,
Everybody's got a good Falkenberg story.
oh my god,
To death.
yeah.
All right. Well, I'll go with old timey as well. Here's a what is this? I don't even know.
Pee
It's
Wee
an
race.
E93. John McGraw. I
There
gotta
you
hold
go.
it like this, otherwise it's
Gorgeous.
like blown out. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean McGraw obviously has a lot of cards, but I think this is my favorite of his.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I see everybody scrambling. I love it.
Oh, I'm gonna
I got
pass.
a E121 Stanley Kovaleski.
Let's go.
Nice.
Picked up yesterday
Oh wow.
Nice.
Beautiful.
at the Pittsburgh show.
Fresh.
Crispy.
I know I jumped ahead about 10 years. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah. We don't have to stay in the crusty times.
Okay.
And Don's here, right?
He's lurking. Yeah.
If he's
Loitering
here,
with
I'll show
intent.
a card before he goes. This guy.
Oh.
Ah.
Beauty.
Yeah. So the Stan Musial Red Heart. It's one of my favorites.
Fantastic. You got that? Did you get that this year? Dan?
Yeah. Yep, I did.
Oh, there another red heart.
That's great. I love that one. I have
Yep.
that one too, as you know.
Right?
You got a yes from Don.
Yeah. Thank you, Don.
That's about as much as okay. No, he likes it.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, Ed.
Oh, that's sweet.
Sweet.
That's got to be a
Yeah.
tough
Yeah.
one to get a 10 in.
Super tough to get a 10 in. I remember I got this. I remember at the time when I bought it, the PSA 10 was like 4 times what the SGC 10 was going for.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. Because between both companies, I mean, it's just as tough to get a 10 on this card. The 10s are like super, super tough. I got that. I want to say I got that. I definitely got it before he went in the Hall of Fame. But probably my favorite pitcher of all time. So, how would I?
Cool.
That's awesome,
Ed.
man.
Ed, did you ever see him pitch in person?
Oh yeah, a bunch of times. Because I had season tickets when the Phillies acquired him in 2010. So I saw
Awesome.
like a lot of his starts in 2010, a lot of them in 2011 and 2012.
Ed, were you a fan of his even before he was a Philly?
Yeah, big fan, big time fan. I used to have him in fantasy baseball every year. That's why.
Yeah,
when he was
yeah,
on the
me
Blue
too.
Jays.
I was doing. Yep.
I saw him pitch that first year with the Phillies, and I saw him pitch live, and he's the only pitcher I've seen live where, and I don't remember where I was sitting. I was not close, but he's the only pitcher I've seen pitch live where I could pick up on the intensity of him from the stands. Like just his delivery was so vicious that I'll never forget it. Like I mean, everybody knows he's a good pitcher, but to see him pitch live was amazing.
And he was quick. His
Yeah.
pace of play was fast.
Right.
Ultimate, probably the
He done
biggest
well in today's game. Yeah.
Right.
extreme competitor. So that's true. That is true. Here's another one I know you'll like, Alex. This is one of my all-time favorite Phillies
Oh
cards.
yeah, yeah.
This is the original. This is the original one I got back in 1998. Jimmy Rollins, rookie on Bowman Chrome.
White Sox legend Jimmy Rollins.
Nice.
But this is the original one that I got back in the LCS back in 1998. I have the refractor too. I got it.
Wait, did you buy it? Did you buy it graded?
No, I didn't. I bought it. I bought it raw back in 1998,
And you got a 10? That's amazing.
and I got it. I took
Wow.
good care of my cards.
Did you inspect it like thoroughly?
No, I just sent it in.
Wow.
I just wanted to get this one graded for my own purposes because at the time I sent it in, this was a really, really cheap card to buy already in a 10, like off eBay, and I did
Hmm.
buy like one or two, but I want just to get my own copy graded, and I could always tell like since I have a couple of them, like, oh well, how do you know which one is yours? Thankfully, because of YouTube, I showed it off when I got it, so I know what the barcode is one, but it also has that old like it was before the lighthouse holder. It's like that little like PSA sticker that they put on
Yep.
there. So
Yep.
that
There's
one.
something extra satisfying about your card getting a 10. Like you kind of put a premium on that.
Yeah.
Like you did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Do any of you guys have a loop? Or who has a loop?
I
I do.
do somewhere.
I have a
Wow.
loop somewhere. I have the same, but I think it's not a great one. It's like a starter loop.
Yeah, I just got
Uh,
a cheap one on Amazon.
Yeah.
Every card looks terrible under the loop in my experience. Even cards I got a 10 on. Like you'll find something, you know what I mean? They're not
Yeah.
perfect. Especially the chrome cards, it's like there's always something on the surface. You know, you take the microfiber cloth and
sure.
it's like
Yeah.
you just never feel like it's good enough.
I forget who did the video, but there was a video recently going over the loop with the edges. And in the video, he didn't go over the whole surface. And I asked if, why he didn't. And he said that it's too difficult to see. And I know some folks have said that they doubt that PSA actually looks at the whole surface with that sort of fine grain inspection. That they just think that they mostly look at the edges and eyeball the surface and put the lighting on it. But
Well, that's disappointing if that's true.
that's my I don't know. This is all hearsay. So I'm happy to spread rumors here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's the place to do it.
You heard it first.
Yeah. This is all bad information, but I love talking about it.
I mean, but it's so tough though to tell the difference between a 9 and a 10. Like, I mean, here's the refractor. The refractor's number is a PSA 9, and then the base, the one that I got, is a PSA 10. But as you can tell, like, they're really tough. I mean, that's minuscule differences probably on why one's a 9 and one's a 10. So.
Potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars difference.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if he gets in the Hall of Fame, yeah, maybe.
Oh well, not Rollins necessarily.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't. What's that card that they just won't give a 10 on?
Well,
The Ricky Henderson.
Ricky.
Yeah, that's the one I was
1980
thinking of.
Ricky Henderson.
They
And
just it's like statistically impossible that few would get 10s. Like it has
Right.
to be a conscious decision.
It's that
like
one.
100,000
Murphy.
graded. Yeah,
Eddie Murray. I said Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray.
And-
Rookie.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy. Cool.
He collected raw
Whoops.
cards, I think.
Hey, I get it.
Ken Griffey's rookie from '89 Upper Deck. That one's
Yeah,
insanely tough to get.
for sure.
Vintage Car Curator did a whole video on that back in the day. The numbers and statistics are pretty
Damning.
damning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark, are you still collecting stuff? I have to ask.
I'm on hiatus now. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the market to come to me. Now I haven't purchased anything in a while. It hasn't been a conscious decision. It's not like I'm like done doing it, but it's just been so crazy. Like, I don't know. Anytime I like got the itch, I would look up a card and I would see the price and it's like, can't do it. I just can't because I remember what that card cost when I was first looking at it. Like I have a spreadsheet for it's like a want list and all my purchases. And I started it back when I got in the hobby, and I look at those prices and it just makes me sick, man. It makes me sick. Some of the cards, especially the vintage stuff, just disgusting, man. I remember the Jackie Robinson 47 Leaf in a 1. I want to say it was like $800, and I was like, man, that would be so cool. But
how long ago did you make that list?
That was probably 2014.
Wow.
Yeah. I should look at it. But I vividly remember the Robinson was like $800 in a 1.
Yeah, that'd be incredible.
Wow.
I feel like certain players just spiked really sharply within like a 2 to 3 year span. The big one that comes to my mind is Willie Mays. Like his stuff was pretty affordable and low grade, and then it just went whoop.
Yeah, I got his 54 Bowman a few years ago for not an insane amount of money. And I haven't looked, but I don't think that card is one that you're gonna just be able to pick up without some serious thought anymore, which is a shame. I mean, I get it, and like Mace has definitely been undervalued, but
I really wanted a Shoeless Joe card, and I remember seeing like, okay, just save up for it, whatever. It'd be like $900 or something. No, now it's 5 figures for anything, even the totally destroyed ones. It's sad.
well, you've got your fort.
I
going
do.
for you. So there's that.
Got my old fort here, the only cardboard that is keeping me happy these days.
And you live close to a Portillo, so
I do.
Okay.
Many Portillos.
I don't feel too bad for you.
I don't either. Everything's great. I'm just trying to find a card after all these cards you guys showed that I won't be embarrassed about. What I really should do is just grab a random card because there's some real turds in this box. Should we do that?
Please, yes.
Okay. I took
That's
out
Let's see.
Catch us off guard.
this one. This is probably the worst card in the box. It might be backwards. Oh, it's not. This was some complete bust prospect. I remember I saw it on eBay for like $1, and I looked up the guy, and he was pitching in AA, and I was like, sure, why not? Jose De Leon. I think he was actually like a top 100 prospect at the time.
I remember the name.
But like, what?
I do remember the name.
What do I do with this card? Like, I'm not going to throw this away, right?
Yeah, I think you gift it to somebody.
Yeah. Have a contest giveaway.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Name
gonna
my
be a
cardboard
Bowman-
fort.
It's going to be a Bowman first auto gem mint.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. Got Got a lot of sadness in this box. Mostly
That's
because the White Sox, everything's bad. The whole rebuild. I have a bunch of Moncada cards. It's just like
The box of broken dreams.
it is. It really is. That's okay.
Yeah.
Bunch of Soto.
That's a
I
good
should.
idea.
That is a good idea.
Fort De Leon. There you go.
Man, if Moncada was good, I would be sitting so pretty, man. Some of these cards. Too bad.
How did you do with I'm not sure. I think there's multiple pronunciations, but Louis Robert or Louis Robert.
Lou Bob.
I don't have
Lou
any.
Bob.
I
Oh,
wanted.
really?
Robert.
I don't have any.
Now's the time.
I was in I knew who he was when they signed him. I remember where I was when I found out they signed him, and I was talking with
Mhm.
my buddies about it. And I'm like reading the scouting reports on this guy, and he had a lot of hype, but it wasn't like hobby hype yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think De Leon. There's always
Yeah, that's right.
Accurate.
he probably wants it.
If only he could compete with himself in bidding.
But yeah,
Sure.
Luis Robert. I remember looking at his first Bowman card. I think it was what national was that at? What was that like amazing national? The first
2019.
Yeah, it's a 2019 one.
2019. Great one. Yeah.
I don't remember where he was at in the prospect list, but he wasn't like a huge name. He was just like there was some
Yeah.
hype about him, but
That's
his
the
fir-
water bottle card.
it's
very prominent
awful.
water bottle
It's
in that
so
picture.
stupid.
Mm.
It's
Oh yeah. At a press
it's
conference.
at his
Yeah,
his press conference. It's so
Yeah.
stupid. And I don't know what refractor it was, but there was a refractor at the National in a 10, and it was like $100 or something. And I was like, I should just get this,
Yeah.
But even
It's a
then, like, is his
product
stuff?
placement for Aquafina.
I think it was Dasani, wasn't it?
Dasani. Yes, Dasani. You're right.
There you go.
Michael Kopech at least had Vienna beef hot dogs in his behind him in the bullpen warming up. Is Robert's stuff worth anything? I feel like it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But I think some people still feel like, he's going to be decent.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't come here to talk about the White Sox. I'm just trying to have a good time.
You got any
Tell us-
Dallas Keuchel on that box?
Yeah.
Tell us
Bringing
about
down the
Eloy
room.
Jimenez.
I came here to hear you talk about the White Sox.
Right.
But
Eloy
Right.
Jimenez, Luis Robert, Yohan Moncada. Are you sensing a theme here?
Yeah.
Do you say
Tim
Tim? Well, he's actually good. I mean, he's
Right.
if I was the GM of the White Sox, I would trade Tim Anderson tomorrow. It's the only logical move because they have very little to speak of in their minor leagues. And
Yeah.
he's on a team-friendly deal. They would actually get a decent haul for him, and just like that's it. You got to start from there. Other than that,
He's one of those guys whose on base percentage is just 25 points above his batting average.
He doesn't walk ever.
Yeah.
Ever. But he's on a very team-friendly deal, and he's one of the only guys that you can safely say should be hitting around 300. And that doesn't mean as much anymore, but some stupid teams. Unfortunately, the White Sox are like the dumbest team, so they can't sucker themselves, but I don't know. What a shame. It's awful.
You got any Dallas Keuchel in that box?
I just heard a cool stat the other day. The White Sox, it was their 162nd game in a row with a right-handed starting pitcher starting the game. And that
Wow.
was since they
Man.
DFA'd Keuchel. They have not started a single lefty.
that's
gotta
insane.
be a
162
record.
games. Isn't that like unbelievable?
That's
That's
gotta
crazy.
be a record.
I
Are they
don't know.
anti-left-handed? Is it like a conscious thing?
I don't think so because I remember a time when the White Sox had, I want to say, you know how time goes. Maybe this is like 15 years ago. Maybe it was like 8 years ago. I don't know. But they had like
Yesterday.
4 of their 5 starters in their rotation were lefties. And I remember that was odd at the time. Like Jose Quintana and John Danks, those guys. And now it's just all righties. I don't know. Team sucks. It's horrible.
Is that where your StreamYard name comes from? You're just like pissed off at the White Sox, so you just slammed. Yeah, I got it.
I don't get angry anymore. I went to my first game in over a year. I got tickets for my birthday, and I went to see the Sox play the Rays, and I was like, "Oh, cool! I get to see a good team. Awesome!" And I was there with a couple buddies of mine, and they're like diehard Sox fans. You know the difference when you go to a game with like a baseball fan, and then you go to a game with like the diehard fans that like they understand the context of everything a little bit more. And so we meet some of our other friends there. They're having some other party thing, and there's a bar behind the bullpen. It's actually really cool. You can like kind of see the game through the fence, and you could see the visitor bullpen warming up, and it was against the Rays, so we saw their guy warming up in like the second inning. But we're not really paying attention to the game, and it's like the fifth inning. And oh, hey, Henry. So
That was good. Represented. Nice.
So I said to my friends, I'm like, let's go like actually watch the game, you know. And the Sox were in the midst of a 9-game losing streak. And we go to our seats and we're sitting down, and the fifth inning ends, and I look up at the scoreboard and I'm looking at the box score, and I was like, what the hell? Lance Lynn has a no-hitter going on. Like, there's not many people there. It doesn't seem like anyone's paying attention. And I say to my friend, I was like, have you looked at the box score? And he looks up and he's like, what the hell? And then my other friend is like, whoa. And it was 3-0 at the time. And I said, we're going to lose 8-3. And
Damn.
I wish I had the
Womp womp.
I wish I had the game recap in front of me, but they scored 10 runs that inning, the Rays.
Oh my
And
God.
I was cracking up. It was just like home run, double, single, walk, home run, double, like in a row, no outs.
Yeah.
And something like clicked in me, because I actually stood up and booed for the first time in my life. I'm not a booer, but it was like really cathartic. I stood up and I was like, boo! And but then something happened after the ninth run scored. After the ninth run scored, again, the Sox have lost 9 games in a row going into this. And after the ninth run of the inning scored, people are chanting "sell the team" and stuff. And my buddy just goes, "Let's go White Sox." I was laughing so hard I was crying. It was like, it's the most fun I've had at a baseball game in years.
That's fun.
I was just dying. Like, I wanted them to keep scoring. It was like there was something sick and twisted about it, but it was like ever since then I've been at peace. Like, I always keep up with all the games. What's that, Ed?
It was like a Zen moment for you.
It was. And the other day it hit me. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I don't even know what the Sox did last night. And I pick up my phone. I'm like, I don't really care. It doesn't matter. What, like, do I want to see that they won? Like, okay, so the more games they win, then the worse their draft pick's going to be. So, like, what? Like,
Do you
that whole...
ever stop and admire how amazing it is that a team that its name is inspired just based on the color of their socks has endured all this time? Like, it's
It
like
is.
the simplicity of that, like, like
Right.
like the red wrist guards. It's just something. There's something beautiful about that being like this legacy of a sock color.
I know, it's hilarious, and I think it's cool. I mean, I kind of look at it like the original 6 in hockey, like these super old teams that have always been the same name. Like, I just think that's so cool, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I don't think anything offensive could come up where they would have to change it. Not to rub it in, but sorry, man.
It's all right.
At least it doesn't change the Black Sea hat.
Right.
But it's still intact.
Can't
There you
take that.
Yeah.
I really thought they were going to go with the spiders, man. That would have been so cool.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
was-
I did too. I
I
think
agree.
that would have been a more popular choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Why not? Like,
He just wanted to do something different.
hmm.
He didn't want to rehash an
Well, he
old name.
succeeded. All right.
I mean, the Guardians is legitimately a pretty cool name. Like, you don't hear that in any other sport. It's not like something you can make fun of. It's just kind of like cool, you know?
Yeah.
But
And
the
I like the
spiders, man.
statues that
Yeah.
they were named after.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mhm.
Ed just muted himself.
Yeah. He's laughing.
See if I can find something that Ed could say.
Well, hey, I have to hop off here in a second, but I wanted to show one card, and
Go
and
for it,
I know it's modern, which is not my
it's-
normal, but I wanted to postulate a question with this guy. Who do you think is going to be the next guy to hit 400? And do you think this guy has a chance? You see, I don't know.
He's the best pure hitter in the game.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't with the Twins, but I mean, yeah, he did okay last year. I mean, he won a batting title with the
He
Twins
won the
last
batting
year. Yeah,
The,
so I
the,
guess
sec-
he should.
the second player ever traded after winning the batting title was also
Yeah.
on the Twins.
Who was the
That's
first?
just-
Well, was it Rod Carew to the Angels?
it was
No,
Rod
wait.
Carew. Yeah.
Was it?
was Rod,
That's right. He
Rod
had it in
Carew.
'79.
It's only
You're right.
it's only ever happened once in the history of baseball, and the Twins did it again.
Twice.
What's he hitting right now, Arise?
382, I think.
How insane would it be
380
if he,
something.
if he breaks Ted Williams' record?
I mean,
I
That'd
think
be
he's
if
only
Tim,
in
if Tim
Right.
Anderson did it, he'd have a lower on base percentage. than
Yeah.
400.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he would.
somehow. I was just wondering if that's like one of those records that we'll see broken. You know, there's some that I know we won't see again, especially when it comes to pitcher type records. You know, like complete games,
Right.
shutouts.
400,
That's not the
man.
game anymore.
400 would be like the coolest record to see broken.
Yeah,
Like I
agree.
can't think of any other record that would be cooler to see broken. And like the pressure as the season goes on, it's
Right.
I feel like teams are too smart with matchups to allow that to happen, you know,
hmm
and scouting. I just think it's so difficult.
So I
That-
have this is one of my favorite cards of all time. I think now this is relevant.
That's
there you go.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
to this discussion.
There you go. Very relevant.
There you go.
I just saw a video of Ted Williams seeing
Beautiful
Mike.
bug.
I saw a video of Ted Williams watching Mike Piazza bat. I think he was like in high school or something.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
guys seen this? I know I sent it in that chat with you, Alex, but
Yeah.
Ted Williams is standing there, and Mike Piazza was a completely unheralded prospect. What round was he drafted in? Like 35th round or something?
Don't know.
It was low. Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
But Ted Williams, there's a video of this happening.
That's awesome.
He's like, this kid is special. Like, I'm telling you, this kid is going to be special. Like, he needs to be drafted or whatever. And I want to say he had a hand in him getting drafted. He was
Wow.
like, hey, you got to draft this kid. And they're like, all right, whatever. It's like our 39th pick or whatever. It's pretty sweet.
Hey guys, I got to hop off real quick. So
See you,
Hey,
man.
Thanks, Brent.
Have a
to
good
see
one,
you.
Brent.
congratulations
man.
on 50, Alex. All right.
Appreciate it, man.
Take care, guys.
I definitely think the batting average though record is a lot more feasible to hit than the hidden streak. The hidden
Oh,
streak
yeah.
won't ever.
That's not going to happen.
That's never going to get broken because
But
pitchers are just not going to pitch to the hitter.
I think I do think yeah, that's true. The hitting streak always did seem a bit like I don't want to say dumb luck, but it's just a bit of like this, you know, that consecutive streak kind of. There's a coincidence part of it, or like a randomness to it.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to keep
whereas
showing
I think-
bad cards.
Whereas I think that batting average, that's not the case. That's just like an amazing season.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think the hitting streak's gonna happen.
Yeah, but there's like a reason why no one ever really gets close to even
Yeah.
getting near that hit streak. They just don't get pitched to. Like this guy, for example.
Wait, Ed has an actual card.
This guy, for example, had, I think, what was it, Alex, 36, 37 game hitting streak?
That sounds right.
And he lost it against the Giants in San Francisco because I think he got walked 3 times. And then his forfeit bat, I think Utley just chased every pitch out of the zone to try to get a hit.
I don't
Just
think it's
didn't
gonna happen.
happen.
I once saw Chase Utley. I went to a Dodgers Padres game. Jason, what's up, dude?
Zombie.
I once saw it was Dodgers Padres game. It's like 5 years ago, and I've never seen this happen before. But in the middle of the inning, all of a sudden the middle infield umpire just turns to Utley and ejects him, and it was like, what the hell just happened? And I guess Utley told him to get the F out of his way or something. He was blocking his view or something. And he got
I remember
ejected.
that
He got ejected in the middle of the inning.
because he had very few ejections. I think he was only thrown out maybe like a handful, like not even a handful of times in his career.
Did he get ejected when he broke that guy's leg?
I don't
No,
think
he
so.
did not.
Who was that? He like
That was
ended the
Ruben
guy's
Tejada.
career, right?
Yeah, it was the Met, Ruben Tejada.
That wasn't
He's
even the worst slide that year. The worst slide, and Don will know this if he's in the chat, was the slide that Chris Coughlin had against the Pirates taking out Jung Ho Gun. That was the worst slide that year. Check out that one.
Did you see that slide this year where Sebi Zavala for the White Sox took out who's a big Pirates guy, young guy, blanking.
Oh, O'Neill.
Yeah. Did you guys see that slide?
Yeah, when
No.
was that?
It was early this season. People were pretty upset about it, and like I'm not one of these people that's like, if the White Sox do something, I'm like, no, he didn't do anything wrong. Like no matter what, like I'm still a baseball fan, you know. But this O'Neill guy made like the stupidest play ever. The way he was blocking the plate, and the Sox backup catcher was sliding, and he was like trying to go around him, and he took him out. And I think he's out for.
He is. Yeah, he's out through like August or something like that.
Yeah, he was on
O'Neill Cruz.
Yeah, O'Neill Cruz. That's what it was.
He's a 6'7" shortstop.
Yeah. It's always funny though. Baseball's unique in that way. I feel like, in a lot of ways, but those like slides where people get taken out and there's like all the debate about it, and it gets so like granular. It's like, well, he was trying to allow him a path, and the guy went at him out of the baseline to get him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just
The best.
There's also those like replays where the guy clearly stole the base. He beat the throw. He beat the tag, and his hand briefly came off
Yeah.
the bag, and the guy, whoever was playing, kept the glove on him. So now technically he's out. It's like,
Right.
I mean, is he out? I guess he is, but like that to me is like where the replay just, you know, becomes like a board meeting like bit of minutia.
Who was
Buster
that?
Posey rule.
Lou, turn off your TV.
You're gonna get his stream frozen for a copyright infringement. That's happened a few times in your 50 episodes, right?
No, that's more your specialty.
No, that happened to you once. I
Oh,
swear
you
you were.
did. Yeah,
You
I was
you ended
playing
your
a
show with a replay of a game, right?
World Series. I was playing a
Yeah.
1950s World Series game. Can't have that. No, that's just hot property. Everybody's trying to stream those.
What's up, Blue Rock?
Oh, I'm glad I'm off tomorrow. I worked a long shift. I'm good to go. Got my little horse soldiers.
Nice.
And, I'm ready to relax. I'm gonna sleep in a little bit. And that's it.
I've
Juvenile
had 10
card,
days off.
You're excited to show?
Do you have any chocolate cake?
No, bro, I'm trying to stay aerodynamic. There's no way I can have chocolate cake, man. But I did get this from my boy Ed. Best Philly card I got.
There
Ooh,
you go. Mike Schmidt, baby, the GOAT.
Nice.
Oh, that's nasty.
That's really nice. Wow.
That's
I
nasty.
mean, this is before they knew certain parts of the relic or jersey or the hat meant
That's
something.
upper deck, right?
Now this is Donruss.
That is sick.
That's
beautiful.
awesome.
Treasures, yeah. It's just such a unique relic. I mean, this is 1 out of 50, but it's really not. This is a 1 of 1. You're not gonna get this. You're not gonna get the P anywhere else. So I had to jump on that. Got a nice little deal. And then my
Wow.
boy Brent left, but I also did this for my boy Alex. Most beautiful 53.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that
Benny
card.
Mendoza.
Yeah, I'll never get tired of that one.
I love it. All these cards are posed.
Yes.
I love it, man. I love it. I always got cards. I got cards all over the place. Dude, I even got a non-baseball card.
Oh,
No
wow.
Magic Bird rookie.
Wow. That's awesome.
Dr. J, baby.
That's
Yeah. Oh shoot, yeah.
Really cool.
See, holla at your boy Ed. Got a little Philly. I got Philly love for you, homie, because they're horrible in real life. Hey, Yankees are in third place right now. The AL East. You know,
You guys
I mean,
were
way-
last, so you're climbing up the
moving up.
ladder.
we're moving up, but it's like I always tell my buddies, I'm like, people be sleeping on the Rays, but it seems like they win 90 effing games every year. 2 years ago, they won 100. And I think they won 88 last year, but I mean, they're always around 90. And the banning of the shift has made good hitters great, and like these pool hitters hitting 240 to 260 when they were hitting 180, 190 last year. It's unbelievable.
True.
So, but the excitement this year is great, man. A lot of running. I missed all the action on the base pads the last decade, and it's phenomenal. The kid in Oakland has 20 already.
right. I don't know his name, but he's on my fantasy team.
That's Ruiz, right?
Yes,
Ruiz. Oh, Ruiz.
Yeah, how are you guys feeling? Anybody like got a gripe with any of the new rules so far?
I love
Pitch
it.
clock is
I
still quirky.
don't.
No,
Yeah, I feel like it needs to work itself out. People need to get used to it, but I feel like it's going pretty well.
I've watched a lot of minor league ball in the last few years, and it's worked well there. So I think it's working well here.
The
mean-
the person starting on second base in extra innings makes
Yeah.
me sick every time I see it, man. It's
Yeah.
just such garbage. It's like what are we doing here? Why don't we just go to extras and flip a coin?
Yeah, right.
That's the only one that drives me crazy, man.
You're right about that. That does drive
Yeah.
me crazy.
I kind of agree
yeah.
with that one.
Yeah.
They started that during the pandemic year, and they just never
Yeah.
took it away.
I want to say that it's going away after this year or something. Something reading about that. I'll have to look it up. I'm not.
I
Gonna
think
look
it
up.
goes away. I think it goes away in the playoffs. I think they're keeping it in the regular
Yeah.
season, but
Yes.
Yeah.
playoffs
Oh
start.
yeah. You're right.
Yeah, so I'm fine with.
Um,
I'm happy with that. But
One of the biggest ones I didn't want to see get changed was the universal DH, because I wanted the pitcher to still hit, because I'm very much a National League baseball fan.
I'm fine with that one, man.
But since they changed it, I'm just kind of used to it now. So
Yeah.
I know
I
I've
was-
kind
I
of
was-
softened on that.
I was very upset about it and like, no, the pitcher needs to bat. And then like after like 3 games, I was like, no, this is great. I'm fine with
It's
it. Like,
it's so stupid, man.
I
These
mean,
guys-
it's their showtime. I mean, they don't put the time in. They don't put the work in to hit.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
like-
They all suck at it, so
Yeah.
you know it's not worth watching.
Yeah.
Can we get DHs for catchers now, though?
Yeah, for real.
I mean, we loved seeing Don Carmen hit, though, Alex. Come on now.
Yeah,
Oh,
and hey, the Phillies had some amazing at bats from pitchers in the playoffs. Like I thinking like Brett Myers, Joe
Joe
Blanton.
Blanton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean
And
those are the
that's,
exceptions.
Bartolo Colon. I think that's a hard.
Yeah, yes, I just watched that home run again recently.
Padres,
I'm just-
right? He was in San Diego.
Yeah,
I
he
would
hit
just
it off
take
James Shields.
James, big
Another-
game, James.
Ed, dude, that's the second one. You got to give me a trigger warning, man. You can't drop these names.
He was a stud with the Rays.
Yeah.
We need your blacklist.
I think he's got two of the big ones already.
What's that?
Can you guess any more, Ed?
What? Who's on the blacklist for Mark?
I don't even know. I just know it when I hear it because I
Oh,
get triggered
triggered.
instantly. You know what I
Sounds
mean?
like a great game show.
Yeah.
Lou Rock, do you get into the Rays at all?
Oh yeah, that's my mistress team. I mean, they're there's a 30-minute drive over the bridge. So I watch about 10 to 15 games constantly or consistently. Through my wife's work, they get sweet tickets, so I'll jump on
Nice.
those a couple times. If I can't do that, like because she has to be at the game with me, I'll just go with my brother, get the cheapest tickets, and we'll hit the bar at center field, and it's always a good time.
That's
Nice.
tough to have your second team be in the same division as your first team.
It became that way because I'm such a baseball fan. I'm just happy when baseball comes to town. I've been
Yeah.
living in Tampa for 20 years. You just start following the team and you got fire, but I got shininess.
Mark, is this player on the blacklist for you? Yerman Mercedes?
Yo,
No.
my man got the run.
No way, dude.
The
Mercedes?
Yerminator.
Dude, that was fun. He came out of nowhere and he was like the
Whoa.
best hitter in baseball for like a month.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Mercedes.
And then he got scolded for showboating, and then he
Yeah.
never
They-
never did a thing again.
They took the joy
Do you
out
have
of him.
everyone? Do you
Yeah.
have everyone, Scott?
Yeah, I made the rainbow.
That's
I made
awesome.
the rainbow.
It's
Hall
the
of
skills
Famer.
of Mossy.
Cardinals will never forgive themselves for giving up on this guy.
Yeah, he's
And-
good.
Oh my gosh, they gotta lock him up. Between him and Wander, they got a nice little nucleus. They always have arms. which is crazy.
Arozarena, that game I was telling you guys about earlier, that Sox Rays game that I went to, where the Rays scored 10 runs in an inning.
Yeah, he crushed it.
I was laughing so hard I was crying. But anyway, in the middle of that inning, Arozarena just hit an absolute bomb and he pimped it so hard. And like,
Did he stop at third
It's-
base?
what's up?
Did he stop at third base? And
Yeah, he did the whole thing. He did the whole thing, but that's such a change in the game because people get so triggered by that. And my team was getting destroyed, and he pimped the home run in a game that's already decided. And it's like, good for him. That's what baseball needs, Like, I think it's fun.
well, I mean, that's why I get the old school because I was against a lot of these rules before the season started. But the pace of play, the banning of the shift, the running, the whole everything I love. But like, look at the World Baseball Classic, the Caribbean World Series. You got that enthusiasm, everyone loves it. But they come to the MLB, Randy does the exact same thing that he was loved for in the WBC, and he gets plucked by my Yankees.
Yeah.
He got hit twice.
Yeah, twice, just in case you forgot the first time.
But even that's kind of fun, like watching the old school versus the new school, and you just sit back and watch the chaos. Like, that's
But,
fun too. It's
And
drama.
Cash was even saying, it's like, yo, if they want to put one of my best players on base twice after he hits a home run, his on base is up, it's all good. Because they lost that game. They plucked him twice, and he scored I believe both times. So it's like,
Yeah.
Especially an elite player like that, you put him on base, he's going to steal bases, he's going to cause havoc. It's just a mess all the way around. Speaking of, no, Judgy,
Nice.
Captain baby, with the eye black Batman. He's so beautiful. That's a beautiful man right there.
he's a specimen, and he fixed his teeth.
Yeah,
By the way,
He fixed
I think it goes without saying, if the other team is tipping pitches and you're a player and you realize that the team is tipping pitches, it's not cheating. Like all these people were coming out of the woodwork saying that Judge is cheating. He's not cheating. The other team is tipping pitches. Like the catcher's tipping and the pitcher's tipping.
There's nothing more old school than that.
Yeah.
Like
all these people on like Facebook, Twitter, whatever,
haters.
ESPN, they were all like, "Oh, he's cheated." I'm like, dude, the other team is tipping their pitches.
The line is using technology to communicate the pitches. That's the line.
Exactly. I agree with that. Yeah, but the Blue Jays catcher kept like tipping all the pitches, and then the pitcher was giving it away.
Yeah, you got
was
nobody
so
but
obvious.
yourself to blame for that.
This guy, Liam Hendricks, the closer on the Sox who has cancer, or he had cancer, I guess.
He had cancer, right?
Last year, he started off the season like he just got shelled his first like 4 or 5 times out. He just looked horrible. And everyone's wondering what's going on. And his wife texted him and was like, "You're tipping your fastball. You're doing this every time you're throwing off speed, and you're doing this every time it's a fastball or whatever." And he said this like after the game, when things turned around, he's like, "Oh yeah, my wife texted me. She saw I was tipping my pitches. She was right." Like, what? Like
awesome.
Nobody on the team noticed this? It's wild, man.
What a
And
fail
these
on the
hitters,
pitching coach.
these hitters, they pick up on the craziest nuance stuff. Like it's absolutely wild. Randy Johnson, who was the hitter? I just heard this story. There was some hitter who just dominated Randy Johnson this whole career. And
Eduardo Perez.
Yes, it was Eduardo Perez. So he's at I think it was Randy Johnson's Hall of Fame induction, and Randy Johnson brought his son over, and he's like, "This guy killed me my entire career." And Eduardo Perez is like, "Well, you know how I did it?" He's like, "What?" He's like, because you were tipping your pitches. I knew when you were going to throw whatever pitch. And he's like, "Wait, are you serious?"
Did you know how he got Randy to prove it? Do you remember how he showed him? He's like, "Hey, Randy, show me your fastball." He took a picture. He's like, "Now show me your splitter." And then he showed him the 2 pictures, and you can see Randy still did it because there was some contact. His fastball, he gripped it so tight, his glove was a straight arrow, and then his breaking pitch was open. And
But
Randy
he
looked at him, he's like, "Oh my god." He had no idea he still did it.
But he must not have told anybody else, because nobody hit against Randy Johnson, but Eduardo Perez murdered him, and he's like, "Yeah, this is how I did it."
Which is awesome, because if he would have told everybody, that would have blown it, right? Because he would have figured it out much faster.
And the humility of him too, to be like, "I didn't just beat you because I was better than you. I beat you because you were telegraphing what you were going to do."
That's no way to beat him. Psychologically, he got him.
Dude,
I bet you brought up every time you brought every contract negotiation is like, "Hey, look at my numbers against Randy."
The John Kruk, Randy Johnson at bat. Oh man,
so much.
That's the game within the game
for that.
That is baseball, dude. Like, you don't get this in other sports, man. You just don't get it.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen.
Yeah,
their All-Star Weekend is the best of all the sports, by far.
That happened in the World Series last year too. Lance McCullers was tipping his pitches against the Phillies, and Harper caught it, and then Harper hit a homer and Bohm hit a homer.
Right. Remember when Yu Darvish was tipping all his pitches against the Astros in the World Series? And then he apologized to all the fans, and he was like crying about it. It's like, oh wait, no, they were just cheating.
I was going to say they were using technology.
Yeah, but that was that was the story at the time. I haven't heard anyone talk about it, but Yu Darvish, man, like he got absolutely demolished. I think that was the game the Astros won the World Series. I could be wrong, but
I'd have
But
to
yeah,
check.
the whole storyline was that he was tipping his pitches. Like, well, yeah. Not only that.
My boy
I don't
Dom,
know.
Zach Gallen just hit a bird, so Randy Johnson's stories started popping up.
Yeah. It's amazing.
What are the chances? I did hit a bird on my
killed that
wedding
bird.
day. Going to the hotel where we get married, I hit that dang bird with my car. It was just flying across the street. I was like, "Ooh, is that a good omen or not?"
Yeah, I hit a bird once. It went off my side mirror, and I was like freaking out. And my friends were like, "What?" They didn't think it was weird, but I was like, how did that just happen? Like, birds know not to get hit by cars. It's like, are birds just lucky? I don't understand.
I think it's good luck. I've
Yeah.
been married 19 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good luck for you.
And not for the bird.
Right.
The bird had a bad day.
Right. Yes.
It was the last day.
I mean, I got lots of cards thrown. I can show you the card that made me cry for Christmas.
I'm gonna have to hop off, fellas. I do
Hey,
appreciate
Ed.
you having me
See you,
on,
Ed.
Alex.
See you in a couple months.
Thanks so much, man.
There you go.
I knew it.
Congratulations again, Alex, on 50
Hey.
50 episodes, and thanks for having me.
Oh,
Thanks,
Everyone
man.
have a great night.
Appreciate
See
it.
ya.
brother.
Yeah. Ed.
That's awesome. Love it.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
yeah. I
That's
love it.
amazing.
Crown
Yeah,
jewel.
and Doug, I think it was. I want to say it was you that or I can't remember. Somebody
Maybe.
was figuring out that was like an actual Negro Leagues photograph originally, and they had to paint
I-
off the logo.
So I was on a live stream. That one of your live streams. I was chatting. I had just bought that card. Not nearly as nice as yours, Lou.
No, I didn't buy it.
And,
The wife bought it. Completely surprised.
Yeah, no, but still yours is much nicer. I think mine's a 1.5. But it's a nice 1.5. You were talking about how it's not your favorite card, Alex, because the logo, you can't really see the logo on the hat. And I think it might have been Don who guessed that was the minor league hat in the chat, but I was part of that discussion.
Yeah, I mean,
can't-
because after I realized that, I was like, okay, that card's awesome because it's got such a story behind it.
Yeah, my television
Yeah.
light went out. I don't want it. It had a battery. That's how I over prepared. Now I'm embarrassed. In the dark. But I'll show this guy.
Oh, sweet.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
It's not. Yeah, I really love this card. It's not well centered, but you know what? I would have paid a lot more if it was.
I mean,
That's
that set
49.
is always
The
got
49
centering
leaves.
problems, right? But it looks great.
Yeah, it really looks good.
Is somebody in the fort right now, Mark? It looks like it.
I don't think so.
It's my 49 leaf. This one's centered decent for a 49.
Yeah,
It's a little high.
that's a great one. And it's I mean that's sort of his rookie, right? I mean, I don't know that 48 Bowman is so bad. Of it.
Yeah,
That's such a
48. I know a lot of people don't like the 48s, but the 48 Bowmans are. I love it.
Oh, I don't mean
But,
like in general. I mean his card. His card.
Yeah, but
he
I
looks
think,
like someone cut his neck off. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. It's terrible. But I want to say is some kind of short print. It's like tougher to get, but his actual rookie, is a double. Is it? It's I think 42 double play.
Oh, really?
Double. Yeah.
Play ball.
A lot of people consider a lot of the 48s rookie cards because of their first major publication. But
It's like a national.
really only a couple rookies like Spawn, Stan, Shane Dinks. I know I'm missing one. Oh, Kiner. But a lot of people say like Enos Slater or Slaughter's in there. I don't think that's his rookie, but people count that as a rookie.
They count the Feller as his rookie.
Which one?
Feller.
Yeah. So they got earlier cards, but people still count because the 48 Bowman is the first major. I don't count the Phil Rizzuto and the 48 his rookie. And it's a terrible card, by the way. That's one of the worst pitchers. You want to talk about pitchers?
Oh
That's
yeah,
a bad pitch.
it's horrible.
Yeah, he's hustling. You can tell he's hustling, but out of all the shots they took, that's the best one they picked. Come on, man. Let me see. 42.
That's a great card. Yeah,
That money's great.
yeah,
This is my favorite of his, I think. I mean, he's got a lot of great cards, but
he does. He does. I like his 53. Well, I like his 53 pops a lot. But that is a great card at 52. I'll show this guy. It's a low grade high eye appeal.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oof.
Gorgeous.
I can't find it.
This was Card Room inspired.
oh yeah. Hey, nice.
That's awesome.
And signed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's like the sheet. That's like the sheet of cards that never actually were printed, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They released him in 81.
Very cool. And you know, like those guys had such incredible signatures. Like compare the chicken scratch we have today of autographs.
1941 double play. Rizzuto's in that. So a lot of people consider that his rookie.
Mark, it's your
Exactly.
favorite.
I could play it if you want. I don't know if it's piped through though loud enough. Ray, that's my favorite clip of all time that I ever got in the YouTube community.
That's really funny.
Can we get a sound check? Let me know if you can hear this. I don't know if it's proper.
Man. Well, yeah.
Did you hear that?
Nope.
No.
No.
I have a feeling this is less than an 8, and it's a 6. Holy fuck.
All right, I'll play the whole thing. The whole time.
Right off the bat, I'm already pissed off. Gave it a 9, came back an 8. Okay. I gave that an 8. I have a feeling this is less than an 8, and it's a 6. Holy fuck. Gave it a 6, came back a 5. Holy crap. I gave that a 7 and got a 6. Man, I'm off. I got to hit 1, man. I gave that a 9. I'll be really pissed. Let's see what it got. They got it. You guys suck, I swear. I don't know. Wow. I don't know. Tough, man. They are tough. So far, I've been off on every one of them. Gave that a 9, probably an 8. It's a 10, a Gem Mint 10. Sweet. I actually bought a raw card that came back a freaking 10. Probably an 8 or a 9, but I gave it a 9, and it is another 10. Gave that a 9. I'll be pissed if this doesn't come back a freaking 9. A 10.
And that's how the graded companies keep you.
Yeah.
Throw a couple of 10s in there. Everything else is gonna be shitty, 6 and 5s and 7s, but throw 2 10s in there, they forget the others.
This is the original Ray clip from that montage.
I think this has a shot at a 10. I gave it a 9. Wouldn't be surprised if it's an 8, a 7. They've really pissed me off.
It's like at that point, what do? You can hear them just smirking and laughing. What can you do at that point? That's probably after them holding his cards for like 6 months too.
Well, that was back in the day. That was back in the day when things moved
How old was
quickly.
that one?
Yeah, it's one of his earlier videos. It's deep in the Ray from Philly archives.
He-
Hey, do you ever go back to watch people's like first videos?
Mine is bad.
Everyone's are bad.
Yes.
I got the camera straight up and down. I'm
Yeah.
stuttering.
Everybody's are bad. Like we're nervous for some reason. Like who cares?
Very
I'm like-
nervous. Yeah.
I'm like whispering, hoping people don't hear me in the next room.
Who's Lou talking to?
But
Dad, what are you doing?
people are so awkward. I don't have it here, but I have a Pepino man where he even sounds like awkward. I got a Bob Lewis one where he sounds real awkward here if you want to hear it.
Let's hear it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Bob Lewis back with another video.
Hey,
That
what's
sounds
up,
like
Eric?
Bob making fun of.
What's up, everybody? It's Bob Lewis back with another video.
Hopefully that was his first video, right?
It's one of them. Yeah, back with another video.
That's his first one.
There was
Sorry about the glare.
yeah. There's always something. Sorry, there's some feedback here. Sorry the audio quality's bad. Sorry about the glare. I hope you guys can see this. Sorry it's reversed. Like there was Bob had the idea to find one of the earliest It Cometh an Egg. Does he still make videos?
Yes.
Does he?
Well, I think he does, or he's just in live. I've seen him in live streams, maybe.
He
Yeah.
does not.
But his whole like intro thing is, I mean, the guy did like voice acting, but
Yes, you can tell.
Bob thought it was hysterical. If you go back to the early ones, you can see the evolution of how emphatic he is with his intro. Jason,
Jason, buddy, how you doing?
Oh,
I feel like
What's up, everybody?
I feel like I just stepped out of a YouTube time machine.
What's up, gentlemen?
Not
Just
much.
shooting shit.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
I got popped up top. Pretty cool.
Oh man,
Am I
I know what
missing
you're
something?
playing right now.
What's going on?
That is classic.
Oh, geez.
You're still on the soundboard, Jason. You never
Oh,
left.
Oh
snap.
man, what's this? Oh, there
Come on
he
now.
is. The
Come
original.
on, dude. Everybody,
like-
come on.
That's the. Is that an oversized?
Yes.
Nice.
I mean, I would want everybody was showing fire, so I felt like I had to blow out the big guns.
Dude,
There it is.
Jason, I've been sitting here. They're showing all these cards, and I'm like holding up my Miguel Andujar card.
Bro, I got Miggy. I got lots of Miggy. I got a lot of Andujar. I thought he was gonna be the next hot corner superstar.
So did I, but the thing is that you're showing these other amazing cards.
Right.
I couldn't get my Harold Baines card fast enough.
Didn't Alex? Alex, you had a community post, right? That said something like "show your favorite 5" or something like that, or
Yeah.
So I brought my favorite cards out.
Oh,
I mean,
we're showing.
favorite can be interpreted, right?
Look
Yeah,
at that.
And
Hold on, let me grab something.
Look at
beautiful.
that image. I don't
striking.
I want to say I spent $100 on that card.
Seriously?
Back when $100 was a lot for a card.
All right, I got some. I'll show something here.
Go for it.
Be careful when Jason.
I know. Let me whip this out real quick.
Oh boy.
Or get the panoramic.
Oh, here it is. This is one of the ones. I know most of you all have seen this. So it's like, yeah, we've seen this 100 times, but I can't be more happy about this one here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome.
That's really cool.
I just love it.
Brooke Ross, I can't see. Yeah, Brooke Ross, that's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's under my pillow every night. So,
Wait.
Speaking of players you thought were going to be huge, I thought this dude was a lock for 500 homers, like an absolute lock.
Yeah. A lock.
Let me see. Let's see. Let's see it.
A
What
lock.
team? What team?
Yankees and Marlins.
Oh, you're talking about Giancarlo Stanton.
Well,
Bro's gonna
Oh,
hit
yeah.
100.
in this case, it's Mike Stanton. But my favorite thing about this card is the label perfectly matches his career. Like what happened with the label, it's just perfect. What's up?
He's up for rehab. He'll play. He'll hit 30 bombs this year.
Well,
I
yeah.
thought
I mean,
that,
when the guy's healthy, he mashes. It's amazing. The guy's always injured. Always.
That's a superpower.
That what it
No,
was. I think
I always,
average-
dude, you gotta talk about labels. Here's my sex label. Look at that sex label, Certified Express CEX. I love my sex label. That's definitely the go-to company I use.
For Donnie Baseball.
Yes, Donnie Baseball. Yes.
I'll show an actual card that I actually like.
Does barcode still work on that
I
thing?
love the autograph.
Oh
on this one.
wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a Frankie T.
His minor
It's not
league.
that perfect. That's like a perfect area to sign.
Yeah, dude.
Good angle.
I saw the autograph, and I had to get it.
Oh, I got some Sotos. Love Soto.
Oh,
This is back in my prospecting days.
It's you on the prospect, bro.
Yeah, I got lucky. I threw a couple out there and got some decent, 9s and 10s on some stuff.
The Soto shuffle or shimmy.
Here's another one of my prospecting days going on.
Nice.
Soto's.
I heard he's still pretty good. I don't know.
He is.
He's
Yeah.
right now.
I definitely went hard after Soto when people started.
Bro, that's fire.
Oh, fire! Fire!
At the box of sadness. All you gotta do is hit one time, bro. Look at that. That's
Yeah.
Whoa! Exactly. That's true, Lou. You got that right.
That
Just one time.
this one was like my only time with like an ultra modern purchase. The way I did it, like that was at the 2019 National. And,
Man, I'm glad I'm wearing my chastity belt for that one. That's hot.
but I was going around and I couldn't find that card anywhere. And this guy's like, "Oh, I just saw that card. I have the guy's number. Oh, that's sweet, dude. That's awesome.
300 home runs. He just hit 3. He's such an underrated player.
I think he's a Hall of Famer, Jason.
I know.
Oh,
I'm hoping so.
I
This, is
think
good.
that
This card might keep me from having to eat ramen for the rest of my life.
ramen is good, bro. Hot dogs, bro.
Do you still have the SBX box? Is that
Yep,
SBX?
right there, right in my closet. I got 2 of them.
Rip it.
Rip it. Yeah, rip it. No.
I decided-
Bravo, let's go.
I know.
Yeah, dude. The 50th anniversary, the 50th episode. Come on.
Exactly. Yeah, that was actually Alex sent me a contract that I actually had to sign and fax back that I agreed if he let me on the show, I have to rip my 93 SPX boxes.
That's like Bob Lewis. Any stream he's on, it's like this is contingent on you showing the Brady. I'm sorry, you're
Right. Right. So I was going to ask. I heard you all talking a few moments ago, and I thought it was interesting. You talking about the different rule changes and things, and how, for the most part, they've been pretty positive. But there was a couple things that you all didn't like, and then I think someone mentioned that some of them won't carry over into the playoffs or to the following year. Is this year like just an experimental year with the whole like guy on first or second base kind of thing, or?
Well, that's been the last couple of years. So
Okay.
the other rules are permanent, I believe.
The only thing they're changing is the man on second. The man on second in the playoffs reverts to the old way.
Okay.
But for the regular season, to prevent injuries and all that, just to speed it up, so there's no 18-inning games.
Right.
down.
Okay.
Oh, is that the FF bat?
I don't have that card. I
Nice.
have all the other cards. I got the blackout. I got the scribble. I don't have the FF.
Yeah, I'm in the market for that card. I just don't. I'm just trying to pay
What's
trying
it worth
to
to you?
Well, not. It's I can't. I haven't been able to get it. I guess that's the answer.
I don't know what they're
How
going
much is
for.
that car going for now?
They go for like north of $50.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
okay.
raw. I was at the flea market. And I wanted it for 20 because that's all I had, and the guy wouldn't get off 30. I'm like, come on, bro.
What's
You know,
a
it was a deal.
worth?
I would get a nice copy for 30. I
What's
haven't
a-
seen that.
What's a 9 worth? I'm trying to remember what I paid for it. That was at the 2019 National.
Mine is
think I
worth
don't know, but
45.
What's
I
that?
don't know, but I always go by the philosophy of ODB. Oh, baby, I like it raw. So I would just do it that way.
The great philosopher ODB, baby. I like
Yeah.
it raw.
Yeah, I've taught my son early in life, so he knows what's up.
No,
Oh,
I
man.
didn't
So
realize he.
whatever
he-
happened
I
to
didn't
Walker
realize-
Buehler?
Sorry, I didn't realize ODB was a card collector. That's interesting.
Yeah, yes,
He's got a
yeah,
great YouTube channel.
yeah.
Walker Buehler had Tommy John.
So he's Dunsky.
He
got
might be back at the end of the season.
Are we getting ready to have a refractor off or something?
Oh,
here?
that was weird.
Yeah, what happened? It turned into a sepia.
It turned to a sepia.
Wait, what
This
happened? I
is an
thought that was a 10.
X-Fractor. So
Too much
So
fun.
can I ask a follow-up question with your baseball? So I was right before I hopped on here. I was watching the Mets and the Guardians, and
I waste your
And,
time.
yeah, I know it was. I got to see Lindor hit a home run, so that was kind of cool. But so far, now that we're heading into June, is all your all's baseball predictions and kind of are you all like on the right path? Are they completely fallen off? Are you completely shocked at the outcome of so far the games, or where are you all at with that right now? If this conversation's already been discussed, I'm sorry, but
No, the Pirates are the only thing throwing everyone for a loop. No one expected the Pirates to do anything.
Even the
Right.
Pirates.
yeah, I think the Pirates are surprised. Right.
That's a great story. I'm happy. I like seeing that.
Sure.
Bringing the old man back, bringing Kutch back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
showing the
What
young.
were they calling him, Uncle Jesse or something? Or
They do.
Another-
They call him something like that.
right.
Pirates trying to do it. They brought the old guard back. They signed Reynolds to a nice deal. It's surprising. It's good. Happy clubhouse. Just good results. They signed
Right.
their
That's
stuff,
true.
Now Touch their MVP. Can retire a Pirate. He'll probably play. Obviously this year, maybe next year, but he'll retire a Pirate. Everyone will be happy. But this was a pleasant surprise just to see something a little different. The Cardinals are horrible. Which
Yeah,
is
they're a
weird.
mess.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's so odd because they got some great hitters, man. They crushed it the other day.
Yeah, Goldschmidt, right? And
What's the name of the catcher
Arenado.
they got from the Cubs?
Contreras.
Contreras, and they gave him a bunch
Yeah,
of money, and
Lucas
now he's
Molina.
like the DH. Yeah,
yeah, he's not even playing. It's not even catch. He's DH now, right?
yeah. That's the last I heard.
Yeah.
Newt Bar, he's solid.
Yeah, Duke Bar.
Who's that kid? Dang, I can't remember his name. I
What
don't
team?
get it because I have his white sparkle
Cardinal.
somewhere.
The Cardinals?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're kind of
Young-
a mess right now.
Who's doing well right now?
the Pirates.
No, just sort of like who's surprising.
I think they got beat today, though. The Pirates got beat by who? The Yankees today?
No, it wasn't Yankees. Yankees won, but they won- I don't know
Diamondbacks?
who- I just
I
saw it.
like Jack Sawinski on the Pirates. That's just like such a pirate name, Jack Sawinski.
Yeah,
He
was
murder.
built for the Pirates.
He's a lefty, and he just murders righties.
Right. He's probably in the dugout eating a bratwurst and drinking a Pabst.
Yeah, with
You
Van
know?
Vogelbach.
PBR, baby.
Yeah, exactly. He's like,
Go,
Coach,
go.
it's my turn. All right, hold this, kid. He goes up there and just takes a couple swings.
I always find myself getting an affinity for these like unheralded players that I
Right.
think Like actually, one of them is on the Reds. Jake Fraley. I don't know why. I love that dude.
Jake Fraley?
Fraley.
Not to be confused with Chris Farley. Okay, Fraley.
Yes.
Is he what position does he play?
He's an outfielder.
Okay, I'm just glad he's not playing left out, so that's good. All right.
No, he's awesome, dude. He murders righties as well. He can't hit
Nice.
lefties, but he murders righties. He's like a power speed guy, like a 25-25 kind of guy.
Nice. Remember that one kid? Remember that one guy who used to be on the Marlins and he went to the Reds and he was like Dietrich something? He had like a hot 2 months or something. Or
Derek
what was it?
Derek Dietrich, are you talking
Derek Dietrich, yeah.
Yeah.
He had like, and he was kind of Uncle Jesse before he was Uncle Jesse. He was like rocking like the sleeveless like jerseys.
Yeah.
He had the opened up shirt with the chains hanging out.
Yeah.
And then like he just kind of disappeared into the abyss after like the wheels fell off. But he had like a 2 month period where he was like on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yerman Mercedes, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got all the drip. And he just goes off, and then he's like, I'm not surprised. I'm like one of the best hitters in the game. And
And what did the White Sox do? They sucked the joy out of the game for him, and then he just
Yeah.
They're like,
That's
"We
right.
don't want that."
I mean,
You know,
the guy, it wasn't going to continue, but yeah,
Sure.
But who knows?
I know.
The Russo.
I know.
That's who.
I'm just trying to name people to trigger you. The Russo. He's garbage.
Dude, the proof's in the pudding, man. What's the team doing without him? He wasn't the problem. He wasn't. I've had this argument with a lot of fellow Sox fans. Like, he wasn't the problem. This team is just broken from the ground up. They can't develop players. They can't do it.
Well, I blame Ozzie Guillen. Is that guy still around even?
Yeah, dude, he does post game analysis. He's
It's still his fault.
It's still see exactly. Boom.
Still sticking around.
Yeah, there he is.
Wow.
he told a story.
There he is popping up.
Yeah, I know, right? I think that's so funny. He just told a story, Ozzie Guillen. It was his first like team meeting. It was in spring training in 2005, and Scott Podsednik was telling the story, but Ozzie was there in the studio. He said that Ozzie Guillen came in. They won the World Series this year, and this is the first team meeting. He comes in and he's like, "Guys, I'm really hungover. Just play hard."
That's managing.
Yeah,
That's good. Yeah.
I don't think here's a hot take that I one of my hot takes of baseball is the manager has way less of an impact than people realize. Way less.
I think that's
Oh,
that's even more the case.
Unless you're Kevin Cash.
Yeah, I think it's even more true now that there's no pitcher in the National League.
Kevin Cash had as bad of an impact as you can have in a single game. That was bad.
I mean, just look at what the Rays have done. 90 games, average north of 90 games the last 5 years. With that payroll, I don't care what you say. I mean,
you're saying Kevin Cash is good. I thought you were talking about Kevin Cash's fuck up in the World Series.
Oh no!
Oh,
yeah.
right.
He went away from his gut and went with the fucking I've been drinking too much. He went with the analytics, and he shouldn't have. But
the thing is, like,
terrible.
Yeah, Kevin Cash is great, but
that was a bad call.
I'm just saying if you put anybody else over there, like I think because I mean humans in general, you look for patterns and you look for things to make sense, but especially sports fans, it's like, why did we lose the game? We're gonna have to blame it on something, and it can't be variance or bad luck or something. You have to be like, well, that pitcher gave up the home run, so the coach should have taken him out. You know what I mean? But like the analytics stuff is why the Rays are so good. Like that.
Yeah.
They're the smartest team in baseball. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I do think that they they do like it's like money. It's like the new Moneyball, right?
Yeah,
It's like
it is.
they're looking for undervalued talent and a way to put it together without spending for what's obvious.
Dude, I like the Rays, man. Like, I think it's great. I am really, because my team sucks and is done. I hope the Rays win this year, man. That would be so awesome.
And it's not just finding lightning in a bottle, or like finding the Wally vet for 1 year for $10 million, or they know how to find talent, they know how to cultivate it, ring it up, especially pitching, but they're creative. I mean, they were the first ones to do all the crazy shifting, and they still do the opener.
And the opener.
They have 4 good arms, and then they'll do an opener because in their analytics, they always see that the third time around is when they're getting shelled, and that's always around the 5th inning. So they'll throw an opener in there, and if he does well, they might leave him in the 2nd, and then they'll have the next guy do the bulk of the innings. Just go through the lineup twice.
And they have such depth. Like, look at their pitching. They have so many injuries, but they're
I was
still
going to say that. Yeah.
They're constantly, like, their best pitcher hasn't pitched all season. Tyler Glass now. He hasn't even pitched. Who cares? They dominate everybody. It doesn't matter.
Because they know that the end game is the playoffs. They rather have them towards the end,
Right.
and nice and healthy. And they're gonna be. Can you imagine adding? That's like getting a free agent.
Yeah.
Right. That's true.
Golly, that's gonna be.
And I know, like, the Dodgers are having a down year. Like, my coworker is a Dodgers fan, and I try to talk baseball with him, and he's like, I'm just not feeling it this year. And I'm just like, shut up, dude. I just they're 10 games over 500. But the thing is the Dodgers, I feel, are the scariest team because they have money and they're smart. They're terrifying. Like, they're a very smart team.
You know who their GM is? Former Ray Friedman.
I didn't know that. That makes sense.
I thought you were going to say Magic Johnson.
Lubob, baby. Lubob. That's Lubobs. All those prospects, you didn't hit your boy Lubob.
The thing is that when he came up, that's when cards were getting stupid, and I just wasn't willing. I wasn't willing to pay. It's like, this is stupid, man.
55 Bowman action.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Nice. It's like 1950s all over again.
Yep, I got one of those too.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice.
How did you have that ready already? Like, I have a 55 in here somewhere.
That was just, I'm just waiting. I have like 6 cards in front of me. So
Get the 55. I got 55 close by somewhere.
Mike Baseball Collector gave me that one.
Sweet, Jason.
Yeah.
I'm
The first one's always free.
just for fun.
Oh, somebody just whipped it out.
Winner.
You're going to slow roll this bitch.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice. All right.
That's the perfect follow-up.
55.
Hey, but that's sweet.
That's my guy.
Alex, I feel like that's kind of a can you, like, actually hold it up to the camera?
I can't because it gets blown out.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah. There you go.
That's better.
It's over. It's over.
Man. Everybody else just sit down.
I'm tapping. I'm out.
1-5.
This is for Lou Rock.
There you go.
Nice. I like campy, dude. Nice.
Brothers, bro.
That looks sick, Doug.
Yeah.
Is that a Gem Mint 11?
It's a Gem Mint 1.5.
Yeah.
Campy, bro.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I was totally wrong about that card. That card is awesome.
I told you, bro.
Take it all back.
Oh my gosh.
Eat your words, homie. Eat your words. I got an original 1 of 1.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm getting emotional just looking at it.
Sign personal.
Nice. That's the best. Take that, Hank Aaron.
And now for Alex.
Boom.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's
Just chilling in the dugout.
This
Just
card
chilling.
I graded myself, and it looks pretty nice for a 3, but I'm happy with it.
I would say so.
I think that 3 really looks like more like a 7.
Yeah, and it's sharp. There's nothing really wrong with it that I can see.
Aside from being a Cardinals card, but yeah.
Yeah.
That was uncalled for.
Oh, that's awesome. He's totally an underrated player. I agree. I think he's totally underrated. Stan the man.
Yeah.
Jason, are you coming to the National this year?
I am.
You are?
Whoa.
Seriously?
I am going, I think, yes.
Awesome.
I'm missing out.
Yes.
I will be spooning with one of you all to that weekend. So I don't know who, but somebody's gonna get lucky.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I haven't been working out for no reason. I want to be ready to be in like tip top shape.
I was going to say, man, you look like you slimmed down.
Yeah, 30 pounds.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Congrats.
I found it.
Thank you. Yeah, well, I didn't want to die in the middle of doing a live stream one of these days and just like have a heart attack and kill over. Like,
Hey, imagine the views.
It'd be a memorable live stream. I mean,
it would be. I would feel like I would win like the AR Falco Award or Oh shoot!
Oh, we gotta get Dougie Fresh. He's the only one. We gotta get you in the club, homie.
Yeah.
Today.
Oh my gosh!
yes.
So is everybody else going? Look for Jason. Yes.
I was going to go, but now that you're going, I don't.
Oh God! Here we go. Oh man, you bastard! You better go. So, I don't think Alex, you're going, right? You already said early on you can't do it.
Yeah, not this year. Hopefully,
You're
next
getting
year.
you're getting married that weekend, right? Is that what I heard?
He's gonna,
That's news to me.
Get locked down, homie.
he's gotta, he has to update his magazine subscriptions that weekend.
I gotta rearrange my 53 Bowman.
Right.
I've been trying to come up with an excuse, but it's 20 minutes for me. Like I literally have to go.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, bro.
Exactly. You're like the one with the least excuses available.
I know. I pass it all the time.
Who's crashing at your house?
Yeah.
I should.
Hey, I'll stay at the fort, bro. I'll pay you 20 a day. To stay in
Want
the-
to stay in my shanty? My fort shanty?
Cardboard shanties.
No, I really wish I was gone. But
Additional.
Oh man, classic
The only-
feature was
Oh, there. Is
The only
that
part-
Ed Wesker Griff?
you can't see it now, bro. You went over like that one.
that laugh is like positively devilish. Like
Yes. Who did that laugh? Who was that?
That's one of the hardest I've ever laughed. In my entire life.
yes, like glitchy Jason coming in.
Oh my yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is all time.
Yeah.
That's in the
And
archive.
the crazy thing is that happened before. I know that Mark knows. Like that's happened once or twice before in other streams that we did. Like I would get caught in the middle of like reality or like supernatural scenario, and it would just like cut out. And yeah, it was very similar.
Dude.
Yes.
That was at the start of the stream, and I was like, "What's going on here?" And I just hear you laughing maniacally, and it's happening right now.
Yes. Yeah. And that's when I knew my house was haunted. So,
I love ghosts. Ghosts are awesome, bro.
oh my gosh. So hey, Mark, are you gonna be doing another one of your famous videos where you just do like nonsense and just entertain us?
Well, you want another? No, I wasn't.
Hitler video.
Your greatest video of all time. That was a great one.
I peed.
Man, that Hitler video is. I still go back to that one.
Talk about the
That was it,
video, bro. I don't want to say.
I That's the most fun I've ever had making a video, man. I was having such a good time. Like I
Man.
wasn't like it wasn't like, oh, this is gonna be everyone's gonna love it. I just made it because I thought it was funny.
That's gotta be your biggest. That's gotta be the most views, right? It's gotta be.
No, my how to trim cards video.
Oh, that's appropriate time right now. What's going on right now?
Dude, I get a hater comment. I'll just be like eating dinner and my phone will ding and I'll look and there will be someone just
still
hating on me. And it's like, dude, it's a joke. Like I get if somebody said like, oh, this is not funny or something, like, okay, I get it. But these people are like, this guy's evil and all this stuff. And I can't believe you would it's like, dude, I literally summon a demon in the video. I summon a demon in the video. Who was that guy, Jason? Who was that guy that you went to the Red game with that freaked out when you swore or something?
Oh, what was that? Oh, the guy who used to be in this community?
Yeah, what was his name?
Well, the one who's a Cincinnati Reds fan, like super religious.
Yes.
Sean, I think.
Yeah, but what was his username?
316? No.
It wasn't that guy.
Yeah, what was it? Yeah, I think he changed his name, but yeah, I forgot what was his name.
He commented. Yes. He commented on that trimming video and he said messing with witchcraft. He's like, witchcraft is nothing to be messed with. And it's like, dude.
Oh my gosh. What was that guy? Man, shoot. I can't remember.
I literally had a dictionary that I was like summoning a demon from. Like, this isn't real. I'm not messing with it. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, he was
a polarizing figure.
So. You're very polarized, yeah. Between that, man, there are so many great videos on there. Dude. You got to do another one, man. I know you're never going to live up to the hype of the previous ones, but you still can do one.
The best is behind you, bro.
Yeah, the best is behind you, yeah.
2019 was a big year for Stope Sports.
Exactly.
I wrote that all the way into the Hall of Fame with nothing else to speak of.
There you go. Yeah.
The least. I'm probably the second least deserving person to ever get in the Hall of Fame.
Outside of me. So.
That's right.
Yeah, because everybody regretted that decision because I imploded my channel right after I won, and people were like, "Man, F that guy."
I kind of did too. After I got in, I stopped making videos, but it wasn't because I made it in. Like, who cares? You know,
right? We got some passionate people in this community about this patch right here.
What you whip that thing out of, bro?
I carry it around in my I put it right in my right in my crotch area. It always covers like for protection. So
he walks in.
So whenever if a lady ever wonders if I'm worthy, I just whip this out and go, yes, I'm worthy. So yes. But yeah, I gotta throw it down.
It's like that meme where the guy's like slamming the card down on the table.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like when you play spades.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have it right next to my Churchill Downs Kentucky Louisville.
That's one Kentucky Derby is a bucket list.
Alex.
Yeah. Man, we're missing a chat. Ed is back in the chat. Jesus Christ.
He is.
Oh man. Hey Alex, does somebody else want to hop in?
Dude, we got room for more. Where's
Well,
Bob?
I'll tell you what, guys, I actually have to wrap up.
Oh
we
man.
should do after hours on one of your all channels.
Well, Mangini's live with 3D 80s.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, let's all go there and like harass them about only modern day shiny cards.
Let's do it. I'm down. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna start telling. Oh, here we go.
There he is.
He's with us.
Yes,
there he is.
He just conjured the spirit.
I know. I'm gonna be seeing him next week or 2 weeks from now. I'm gonna be hanging out with him.
Yeah, he
awesome.
called me because he wanted to meet up, and he's like, "Oh, can't do that week." So that's good, man.
Yeah, we're going to hang out. Well, Alex, thank you for having me on, dude. I appreciate it.
For sure. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys are great.
All right, guys.
Congrats.
All right.
Al.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Oh, 57. I got my 57 over there. Hey, put Ed down. What you say? Oh, go out with the 50.